If you have a baby daddy and he takes care of his child, then why the f*** is he on child support? I don't understand y'all females. Y'all put these men on child support when they do everything they can in their power to make their baby happy. But y'all want to see that man so miserable that you want to be so selfish that you put a child, your own child, in the midst of that. Saying that he don't take care of his child just so you could get money out this man. That's so selfish. And then most of the time, y'all get child support from these men and you won't even let them see their child. What kind of is that? These baby need their daddies. They don't give a fuck about you and what the fuck you got going on. They want to see their child. Why the fuck are y'all keeping them away from their child or children? This is the type of generation that needs their daddies, but y'all ain't letting them. Y'all keeping their daddies away from them just because you have hate toward that man. Your baby didn't do nothing to you, so why are you keeping that baby away from their daddy? I don't understand it. That is so freaking selfish to me. I wish I had my daddy. Now put yourself in my shoes. What your child on?
Finally, somebody is exposing these money-hungry vampires. These women have been using men for their money. They're using their children as a weapon to gain a financial advantage in life. That's crazy.
We know that this has been happening for a very long time. I'm just happy someone of the female persuasion is telling the truth for once. Stop keeping these babies from their daddies, man.
For real.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, not every guy is a great father. We understand that, you know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of guys out here who want to be fathers and who want to be in their kid's life. And even if, you know what I'm saying, they do give child support, they still want to see their kid. Stop keeping these kids from their dads, man. That's how you raise men, that's how you raise women.
These women have shown that they will use everything in their power to leverage the situation. Kids are no different. They'll use your children as the tool to get back at you for leaving them. If you didn't want to be with this girl, she's going to take that kid, hide that kid from you, and demand financial support from you.
The thing I have a problem with the most is, yes, they're gonna use the kid to, spite you, you know what I'm saying? But not just that, they're also gonna destroy your relationship with your child while you're not around.
Most definitely.
These women will be saying the most vile, vicious things to your child while you're not there. One thing I didn't understand when I was younger is, stay in a child's place. That statement is very true because these mothers of these children are including the father in their relationship. That's not supposed to happen. That child does not need to know your burdens or your issues with their father. That has nothing to do with them.
That is one thing I could say that I really dislike seeing. Sometimes I hear kids talking about one of the parents in a certain way, and you think in your head like, there's no way that you just think this on your own. Mm-hmm. This has to be one of the family members, be it the mother or the father, bad-mouthing the other person.
Exactly.
And so most of the time, it's the mother bad-mouthing the father.
Yeah.
To the point where now the kid's like, oh, my parent he's nothing.
They regurgitate the rhetoric that they heard. And that's the worst part because not only are you keeping that man from seeing that child, but you're also destroying that relationship. So even if after they're away from you and they're old enough to understand, they probably still want to have a relationship with that dad because they think his dad is a certain type of way. When in actuality, he didn't want to leave his kid. He wanted to leave you.
It's vulture behavior. I could never accept vulture behavior. That's something in my life that I've seen some women have that I dislike. The moment I see it, it seems like they're waiting for an opportunity. They're waiting for a way to climb the ladder of life using somebody else. I don't even deal with women like that.
But we got to get to the bigger topic, man. Why are they incentivized to do these things?
That is true.
Because at the end of the day, what they're doing is horrific. But if you put a dollar amount on her leaving her spouse, of course she's gonna do it. And with all the things that they have that benefit them, like Section 8 housing, child support and all these things, it basically incentivizes the woman to leave the guy and put him on child support.
Yeah.
And the real issue is the government gets a cut of that, whatever, and it's a whole vicious cycle. So they're basically destabilizing homes while also getting paid for it.
Most men know that there's only a handful of things in life that you get. You get to have your kids, and you might get to have like a loyal chick. That's a maybe. But women have this expectation of all the things they're going to get in life. They're going to get a free ride, if you will, in a relationship. Some of them, not all of them want a free ride, but some of them are like, okay, I want a man to take care of me. I want to have a child. I want to have a house. All these things are things that she can leave with and leave you with nothing, because she could leave with a child, she could leave with your money, and then she could go get another guy to live in your house that you paid for.
For me, it's a vicious cycle, and I blame the system just as much as I blame the mothers. Because again, if you don't fix the system, this will never change. It's just, you know what I'm saying, one feeds the other. Like, because at the end of the day, if you're gonna get incentivized, if you put anybody in a situation where they get incentivized to do certain things, they're gonna do it. If I put a, you know what I'm saying, $100 on the table, and I say if you take it, there will be no punishment for it, everybody will take that $100. And in this situation, basically, they take the 100 and they get paid extra money. They take the 100 and they get another 20 on top.
And here's the crazy part to me. It's always some of the nicest people that get screwed over when it comes to the child support system. It's really some guys who really want to see their kid, who really want to raise a family, but this chick wants to act crazy, right?
But there's even more egregious cases, like the guy who got put on child support and the child wasn't even his.
Ooh.
He took the paternity test and I was like, this child ain't yours. But she put your name on the birth certificate. What kind of system is this where this child is not even my child? I took a blood test to show this is not my child, but because this person was irresponsible and didn't know who the father of her child was, she put my name down, so I got to be stuck with this kid for 18 years.
And think about this. How is a man really supposed to prevent that? You know?
You can't.
There's certain things that you know it's a hard thing to bring up to a woman. If you don't think a kid is yours, right? And you bring it up, now you risk, let's say your relationship is good, and you want to bring up that, I don't think this kid is mine. You know what's coming with that.
Yes.
You know this is going to end up being a big fight. Mm-hmm. You know this might end up being like the two of you breaking up. Let's say it really turns out it is your child, right? Mm-hmm. Now she left you, and she doesn't want to deal with you anymore because she thinks you don't trust her.
Yes.
But here's the thing. Some women have created a situation where it's hard to trust. Now men are just stuck in a situation where they gotta play the bad guy, if you will.
But see, here's the thing too, man. For me, I feel like paternity test should be mandatory.
Should be mandatory.
It should be mandatory. And I don't see the downfall of it. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, let's say for instance that child isn't his. He won't sign the birth certificate and he goes on about his merry way, but she's still gonna get the support from the government that she's gonna get either way, whether he's there or not. So what's the downfall to that? But I feel like they do this to make the man's life harder.
Yeah, I've seen guys flee the country. Like, it's to the point where they're like, man, I can't get locked up for this child support stuff. And they flee the country and move back to like a country, their original country of origin.
For me personally, because I know so many people that was on child support, I see guys get defeated, man.
Yeah.
I see guys like, man, they spent my license already. I can't get to work, man. Why am I even trying? Let me just go to jail. And that is, it's so counterproductive because I don't understand if this person on child support, he cannot pay. What would be suspending his license to make him not be able to go to work to pay the child support do? It makes no, it literally is a vicious cycle, man.
It's just a setup, man. It's like the whole game is rigged for guys to lose. And it's just sad. Well, you let me know in the comments section how you feel about child support, and I'll see you on the next one.
Peace.